Linus Torvalds speaks out on AI. So what happens when the creator of Linux, the operating system that runs 96% of the world's supercomputers, calls out the entire AI industry for being mostly hot air? Linus Torvalds just dropped a reality bomb that's sending shockwaves through Silicon Valley. 90% marketing and 10% reality. This isn't some random critic. This is a guy who revolutionized computing and created Git. When someone who's built the foundation of modern technology says AI is overhyped, should we listen? After 25 years of watching tech trends come and go, I can tell you why Linus Torvalds is absolutely right and what this means for your career. Welcome to Startup Hack. I'm Spencer, and here at Startup Hack, we train software developers and build custom software solutions for companies. With a decade of executive leadership as a fractional CTO and 25 years in software development, I've mastered transforming tech teams and products. So Linus Torvalds doesn't speak out often, but when he does, smart people listen. His recent takedown of AI hype at the Open Source Summit has exposed what many of us suspected. The gap between AI promises and reality is massively different. Let me break down his most important insights that every developer needs to hear. So recently, Torvalds didn't hold back. He said, quote, "The whole tech industry around AI is in a very bad position. It's 90% marketing and 10% reality," end quote. Now, this ratio perfectly captures what we've all witnessed: an explosion of AI announcements, rebranding, demos, and startups that far outpaced actual technological capabilities. Now, having lived through the dot-com bubble, blockchain mania, and other hype cycles, I recognize this pattern of revolutionary technology getting oversold to drive investment and stock prices. The key insight here is that Torvalds isn't dismissing AI entirely. That 10%, I might give it actually like 20% and call it, instead of 90-10, call it 80-20. But the 10% is what really matters. He's calling out the ridiculous imbalance between hype and substance. So Torvalds originally described modern AI as, quote, autocorrect on steroids. And I think this is a brilliantly simple way to cut through the mystique and marketing. This comparison highlights that at their core, these systems are powerful pattern matching, predicting tools that should come next, not the sentient beings that some marketing people suggest. So what makes this description so effective is that it acknowledges both utility and limitations, useful for certain tasks, but fundamentally constrained in ways that marketing gloss over. Now, after building software for over decades, I appreciate how Torvalds simplifies complex technologies to their essence, helping us understand both what AI can do well and where it fails. Now, he also said, let's wait and see, and I agree with this entirely. His approach actually makes sense. Rather than jumping on the AI bandwagon, Torvalds took a refreshingly practical stance and said, let's wait 10 years and see where it actually goes before we make all these crazy announcements, end quote. He specifically pointed to a 5-year time frame as when we'll see what part of AI is getting used every day for real workloads, end quote, predicting utility will emerge after the hype deflates. This patient approach demonstrates the confidence of someone who's seen many technology cycles and knows the difference between immediate marketing and lasting impact. Now, in my experience, building a lot of different brands, the best technology decisions come from this measured patience rather than fear of missing out, or FOMO. So what this means for developers who are worried about AI replacing their job, Torvalds' perspective offers crucial context. These tools are assistant technologies, not complete replacements for human expertise. When he describes AI as autocorrect on steroids, that might be a little oversimplification, but he's highlighting that its role is as a productivity enhancer that still requires human direction, judgment, and error correction. Torvalds also notes that human developers make plenty of mistakes without AI. Quote, "I see the bugs that happen without AI every day. I think we're doing just fine on our own," end quote. The most effective use of AI coding tools involves developers handling routine tasks while focusing expertise on architecture and design decisions, areas where human judgment remains absolutely essential. Now, if your company has systems that you're trying to get connected and they're not really working, or you want to implement some AI agents in your system, reach out to us, because here at Startup Hack, our specialty is connecting systems and implementing practical solutions that actually deliver value to help your company work to its maximum efficiency. So check out startuphack.com/Spencer because we can help you out. Now, overall, I agree with Linus here, and I might give it about an 80-20%. I might give him a little higher than what he said in 90-10. I think there's some real value here in these AI tools. I think what we're being sold is a lot of demos and a lot of overhype. So I'm excited to see where we go in the next 5 to 10 years, because I think we're going to continue to see this actually be job creation, particularly for software developers. So I definitely encourage my developers all the time to make sure they're learning to use AI, because while I tell them that AI won't replace them, a developer who knows how to use AI might. So check out startuphack.com/Spencer because we would love to help your company if you're looking for some custom software solutions. So check that out now.